ENJ Friends, episode 1. First interview ever. TadGhost in the purple room, baby. Oh, man. I see a lot of videos on Snapchat and social media about you guys making music here in the purple room.
Yes, sir.
And you know what? To have my first interview here in the purple room means a lot to me. ENJ Friends, we're going to get you guys to know my friends. I meet people at everyday walks of life. I got interviews lined up for tattoo artists, for painters, for cooks and stuff. But this one today, TadGhost, right here, Purple Room Productions. Or what is it really called? What do you call this room right here?
Purple Room Music. You can show them right up there.
Purple Room Music? Bam, you can see it right there.
Right there. Purple Room Music.
So how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music for 10 years. I used to play the drums in a thrash metal band. I played drums in...
Drums in a thrash metal band?
Yeah, like Megadeth, Slayer.
Oh, man, there's like my junior... That's just my elementary school, you know what I'm saying? My before high school days and stuff like that. I was a big metalhead. I had Metallica, Ozzy, Rat Poison. Man, all those things. But you know what? That there's really what a lot of musicians and a lot of artists came from. Is just the guitar riff and just the drums, and then kind of just branched out into whatever music and genre they came into now. So you started off playing drums.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a good drummer?
No, definitely not starting off. But yeah, over the course of years, you just practice. You gotta keep practicing. Get better.
So you were in actually.
I got good, yeah.
So were you in a heavy metal band?
Oh yeah, thrash metal band.
What was your name of your first thrash metal band?
We the People.
We the People. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. That's cool as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Now where are you from?
El Centro.
You're from right here in El Centro?
Yes, sir.
So We the People are from here in El Centro?
Yeah, we used to practice in Imperial, but...
Imperial? Okay.
Imperial.
Hey, if anybody from We the People, you know what I'm saying, was in his band and they want to do an interview like, hey, 10 years later, where are we now in the music industry? Hit your boy up, TadGhost or ENJ. Come on. I want all people to get promoted, and I want all people to be represented, because a lot of people out here are doing work. And a lot of people ain't really trying to help no one else get on and stuff like that. A lot of people are just kind of worried about themselves. But I'm trying to come on a different approach with ENJ Friends. I want to help promote my friends. I think my friends are doing some positive things in the music industry and in all walks of life. And I want the world to know it. And this is my way of giving back to my friends. So, when you first started doing beats, what kind of beats did you like? You know, because I know you're not doing heavy metal, thrash metal music now.
No. Like, I made garbage beats like very early on, like everybody else. But doing hip hop and trap right now, and R&B.
Okay, so when you first started doing music, like, whose style would you like try to imitate or try to copy, or like, you know, saying who's like some of your biggest influencers when it came to you actually trying to make a beat?
First starting, probably Metro Boomin and Southside were like the ones I was really listening to. I was listening to a lot of trap at that time, and
okay.
What really got me going was went to the Travis Scott concert in San Diego with the homies, and I don't know, bro, it like changed my life. Like I saw it, and I saw
you've seen something
Metro like DJing, and I saw Travis getting, I saw everything.
That's what's
and
up.
It just I needed to do it. I needed to be, because I had quit playing the drums. I wasn't making any music for like God knows how long, and the homies were rapping, and I just needed to do something with music just to start it again. So I said, "Fuck it, I'll pick up production."
Okay.
And that's how it started.
Nice. How many artists are you working with? You don't have to say no names right now, but how many artists are you working with, or how many artists have you worked with in 2019?
Probably about 7.
7 artists?
7.
Okay, now are you just basically focused on those 7 artists, or do you like because I hear a lot of people who do music, stuff like that. It's like, you know what? I made this beat and I want to give it to so and so for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do beats for like, you know, saying for like a certain individual? Like, you know, I wish I could get this individual on this track, on this film.
Yeah, that's how you gotta make beats. Like, you gotta make a beat going into like, oh, who can I produce it? Well, sometimes like it really matters like what feeling you're going into the studio with. Sometimes you just might make something off the whim and be like, oh, I could hear this person on it. Sometimes you be like, oh, I'm gonna try to make a beat for this person, see what I could come up with.
If you can
it's really how you feel when you walk into the studio, what your feelings, what you put down, blank canvas.
If you could give one professional artist one of your beats right now, what artist would you give that beat to?
Future.
Who would you like to hear?
Future.
Future? That's right. Oh man. Matter of fact,
I love Future's music.
matter of fact, my son met Future a couple times and actually got Future to sign his backpack at one of the events we're into. So so I am familiar with Future a little bit, and so that's
I have the free band. You can show them there. I have the free band's the logo on the top of the lights right there.
Yeah, we'll
band.
definitely have to take a picture of that, upload it right here. We'll throw it right there, bam, free bam. And so, like, say, do you do a lot of interviews?
No, not really.
No, not really.
This might be the first one actually.
ENJ Friends, TadGhost, first interview in the purple room. Man, when I'm gonna do a glance over the room at the end of this video. This room is actually kind of cool because he has a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, when honestly that right there is probably my favorite thing right there.
This wall?
That ODB. He got ODB identification card, food stamp coupon on his wall, and I'm a big ODB fan. Big shout out to the Woo. And so, like, dude, every time I come in here, that's right there cracks me up. Because I remember watching, like, ODB, like, when I was, like, in, you know, say, elementary school or pre-junior high, to when he did, like, his MTV video.
Bro,
when
he pulled up in a
limo
to go get food stamps.
In a limo.
Legend, dog. Like,
and I was like, I remember that, like,
a kid, when I was a kid. Yeah, I was
yeah.
a kid watching it, dog, like, in the 90s, bro.
And so that right there really cracks me up and stuff like that.
She was wild, Wu-Tang, man.
Oh,
Respect.
man. No, actually, we have a lot of artists that, you know, saying that we actually do both listen to quite a bit. I'm a big Outkast fan.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you're a big Outkast fan. Every time I see you, I see you got your little beat pill, and you got the Outkast buzzing in the background.
Always.
Now, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When you first started,
Started what?
When you first started making beats, what kind of equipment were you, like, messing with, or you know, saying, were you just like some free software, or, you know, saying, what did you start off with? Because I'm sure people, after they see this, they might be interested in starting off music. So, like, you know, what tools did you have in the beginning?
I just had my desktop. I had bought a desktop maybe about like 2 years prior to even wanting to produce, and I just used it for gaming. And that's really all it was for. But when I started getting into producing, I realized, well, the fucking dope ass gaming computer I got,
exactly.
I can produce with it. And, you know, it's
so you already had the tool, and
I had the computer already, but it was just I needed to buy the keyboard for it, the MIDI keyboard for it. So I bought that. Then it took I had really poor computer speakers, but I mean that's all I had at the moment. I had to save up money to get some studio monitors to actually hear everything, and then I mean, it's just saving. It's really saving and building. And if
is that determination to, like, you know what,
you have
I
to
want
invest,
this.
Yeah, you have to invest in what you believe in.
Now, let me ask you a question. Does a man make the equipment, or does the equipment make the man?
Nah, well, it's harmonious, actually. You know what I mean? Because you need good equipment to be able to hear frequencies, to be able to mix and master good. You can't just use it on a computer.
Of course.
But you could get the best equipment and be a shitty engineer.
It's
harmonious.
That's true, yeah. Because I mean, if you can get all the best equipment in the world, and if you don't have the talent, it's not really gonna do too much. I completely understand that right there. What is your basic instruments that you use, or what's your basic? Because not instruments to you, there should be tools. So what are the basic tools that you use, like in when you make beats?
So really just a little MIDI keyboard. I got a new laptop, so I started using my laptop, and a little interface that I hook up my studio monitor speakers to, and that's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Like, do you mess with just like certain brands? Because like say I have friends back in the day.
Akai.
Okay.
I have KRKs. Akai keyboard. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
What about do you have
and like a Focusrite, the Focusrite.
What about do you have like a certain brand of speakers, or you saying in your eyes
the KRK speakers?
KRK speakers.
Yeah.
So you're big KRK people then.
Yeah, I heard the Yamahas, but I mean you can. They're cool too. I kind of.
See, you don't want to.
I don't even know which one. I kind of want to get those too, though.
But see, that's the real thing about this, you know what I'm saying? Because when, you know, it's like, dude, you're like, you know, I want you to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because people are going to say, okay, he uses these kind of equipment. So when people use these kind of tools or these kind of equipments, it's because they really believe in them for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
The KRKs then.
KRKs all the way. KRK.
TadGhost.
You know what I'm saying? His information is going to be below. Hit him up. And so if you could give a beat to Future right now, Do you think do you have a beat right now that you would give to Future right now that we could sample and we could hear you play?
I think so.
You think so? All right, we're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna reset it up real quick, and let's see what beat Future would get from TadGhost. Here's our Future beat for Future right here, baby. TadGhost. Purple Room. Production. I like that beat right there. You know what? That right there would be lit. Future, if by any chance you see ENJ Friends, check out this beat right here. TadGhost. So now that, if Future was to reach out to you, how can he reach out to you?
You can reach out to me on Instagram at TadGhost. You can reach Twitter. TadGhost. Yeah, Twitter.
TadGhost on. He said TadGhost on everything.
I have my email on there too.
Email and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, all this information is gonna be right here underneath this video right here and stuff like that. Future, waiting for your call, waiting for the email, waiting for that text message, waiting for something, baby. TadGhost in the studio, brother. I want to say thank you. I've been waiting for this interview right here. I wanted to make sure that you were my first interview on ENJ Friends.
I appreciate it.
And the reason why I'm shaking with this hand, I broke my thumb yesterday, so I can't shake with that hand, so it's no sign of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But, brother, I see big things coming out with you soon. You got your website coming up in the near future,
yes,
so you'll be able to have beats for sale,
yes,
and people will be able to get in touch with you, and I can't wait to see what you do in 2020. ENJ Gold and Friends, Purple Room Production, TadGhost. So hit them up. Information is below.
Signing out.